the morning with initiative to move, so I make it harder. Don't hold back. If you think about it, so many people do be cool and look smarter. Don't hold back. And you shouldn't even care about those noses in the air and the crooked stairs. Don't hold back. Cause there's a party over here, so you might as well be here with the people and get it lit. Don't hold back. Get involved with the jam, don't be a prick. Hot chick, be a pig. Don't hold back. The world, you're holding back. The time has come to. The world, you're holding back. The time has come to. A world, you're holding back. The time has come to. Galvanize. Come on, come on, come on. Time has come to
push the button.
World, the time has come to
push the button.
World, the time has come to
push the button.
World, my finger is on the button. My finger is on the button. My finger is on the button.
Push the button.
What up, Buzz fan? We back with another Beers and Bars album reaction.
Yep.
We got some Chemical Brothers on
yes,
here.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Damn, man. Such
I'm
a dope
Casey.
opener, man. This is Court. Yeah, man. Love my man Q-Tip representing on there, you know, with the Chemical Brothers, man. That's my man.
Buzz fam. By like a billion people requesting it. So we did that one. We did this song specifically. When we did the initial reaction to it. So if you want to see our initial reaction to this song, go check it out over or like on the channel here. Just so y'all know, we have to do the cut up versions over here so it doesn't get blocked. The full uncut version of the album reaction is over on Patreon.
On the Patreon, y'all.
So make sure you tune in over there.
Oh yeah.
But by high request, high demand, y'all told us we got to check out Don't Push the Button album.
Yeah.
And so here it is. We spinning it up.
Yeah.
Super excited.
Yeah, man. And these dudes are just like some really incredible producers, though. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Man, it's just like the elements, man. Like everything that they put into these instrumentals, man. It's and it's amazing, man. It's just like from like what I heard on, you know, just like from like on what we just heard. I'm just like, man, it's amazing.
Yeah,
so,
they out here
so I'm
crushing
looking
it.
forward to the rest of this.
100% Buzz fam. If you're new here, you're just joining us. Welcome to the Buzz fam. We like to do album reactions. We do individual reactions. And so make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Go check out the Patreon if you want to see the uncut versions.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see what we got coming up next.
So we got Boxer featuring Tim Burgess.
Okay.
So let's get it.
We sipping on Duvals today, Buzz fam. So let us know in the comments what you're sipping on.
Oh, yeah.
That bass.
Yeah, man.
Woo! Yeah.
Already, I got my favorite track so far.
Yo.
Oh my god, man.
Oh man, do you know how that exit like comes in? Like the way like that outro comes, it makes me feel like that one song, to treat me like you do.
Like the Flatboy Slim, or I want to praise you like you.
I want to praise. Yeah, I want to praise you. That's how that like kind of like had that like. Just slight like vibe to it. I'm like, but I don't remember when that came out. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But
yeah, man.
This had so many elements in it.
Yeah, man. And it's just like the percussions were like so crazy.
Yeah. And then like
yeah, man.
I was like getting Futurama vibes and like coming in.
Yeah, man. That like electric element.
Yeah.
And you know, dude.
And then the bass starts hitting.
Dude.
Buzz fam, I know all of you guys like to talk in the comments about how we sitting on our ass and we not listening to it in the club with huge speakers and all this. I'll tell you, these headphones and the amp that we got down here.
Yes.
Like,
trust me,
they're open back, so we get that spatial audio.
Like, we in there. Like we get good. That audio, and we even see booty shaking around us right now. Though it's just
people
like,
sweating.
Yeah, sweating.
Sweat. Wet. Gotta go in like a turbo back.
Yeah.
All right, Buzz fam.
Yeah. So we about to flip this over, y'all, and then we about to get into Believe on the other side. So we'll see y'all in a sec. All right,
Buzz fam. Drop it like it's hot.
Push the button.
Clink the glasses in the comments.
Oh yeah. I'll snap. Okay.
Why?
Yo, man, got that 80s, man. Got that. Yo.
I know y'all were vibing to this beat back in the day. Woo. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that. Did you need to believe?
Not at all. After I push the button, sure didn't.
I think this might be the next one. I'm not sure. We're gonna pull it up,
Yeah.
Mike.
I don't know if that was like a transitioning piece because like some of these really talented artists, instrumentalists, know how to kind of like do really smooth transitions.
And you don't
I've seen
even-
Prince do it,
Yeah, a bunch
I've
of
seen, yeah.
But yeah, Buzz fam, no, that one was super dope, man.
That was like, dude.
You know what?
Like it had just like that little and then, and like ding, 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 ding,
Yeah,
man, dude.
And then they play their voices off. Like, I needed to believe, like so well, like it like just like rides the beat, and I love that. So one of the things that I like about like Prodigy and Chemical Brothers and Chase and Status, and like they use vocals in their music, even though that it's not like the main stage.
Yeah,
but it keeps you there. You know what I mean?
And man, it's like they inject them in the right places, though. That's what I love. It's just like, like you could go like maybe like 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 bars, of just like I'm straight up musical elements, like raw elements, and then come in with the I need you to believe, and then goes back to
and it comes like riding through.
Man.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's how you do
like
it right
that.
there, man. I'm telling you this, man. Just dude, man, we're only 3 songs in, and I already want to hear a versus between Prodigy and the, the Chemical Bros right now, man.
What would be cool is if they were like
maybe like boiler room kind of like
dueling,
like battle,
like dueling setups, right?
Man.
Like where like one guy comes like and spins it. It'd be almost like a rap battle, right? Like going back and forth, but like passing it off, like, and what do you have ready to like spin up and go back and forth?
Hell yeah, man.
That'd be super cool.
That'd be hella dope. All right, so I think that we transition into Hold Tight London. So we're gonna see right here.
Better hold on to your bridges, London.
Move transition, by
London
the way.
Bridge is falling down over here. Hold on tight.
Man, I love that transition. Maybe it's not.
it makes me feel like kind of like I'm on a spaceship and like they're just jamming out. We're just cruising through space, you know?
Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Here's what I like about that vibe right there, man, and especially the transition piece between Believe and Hold Tight London, man. So I could already picture this, right? Showcase, right? Galvanize comes on, after that, like the box comes on, and then Believe comes on, and then like how like in the concert, like how you have like them 2 or 3 songs, that are like highly up tempo, highly energetic, and then transitions into kind of like something like more melodious, kind of like balance things out and everything, man. And what I love about this though, like how like they just kind of like kept that, that vibe going at the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what, man? That's like really dope, man. And it's like they could have did that for like maybe like 6 or 7 minutes, though, just to kind of just like get the crowd kind of like into it, man. And like all of a sudden, man, it's just like an element gets added on, like by like each minute, like it just like comes in with like a new element and stuff like that, man.
Of Beardy Man, like how he adds elements like as he's going and then he loops them and then like
yeah, man.
Same kind of thing that you're talking about, where like they bring it in like Chemical, they bring it in so well and so effortlessly, right? Like I could imagine like you're talking about being at the show and you're coming down off of like one of those other ones and you're just like, okay, like now it's starting like the vibe to this thing. And Buzzman, let us know in the comments, do they play their shows in order, like in order of albums? Like do they play an album and like have it in order, or do they start mixing and matching and like throwing in like new stuff and like that kind of stuff?
Man, because I mean, just by like what's going on out, on the album right now, man. It's just like I'm just like really curious to like what that vibe is actually like, man.
Right.
Because damn, man, like I know it's like an incredible experience, man.
Because this dropped in 05.
Man, yeah, man. So like, just imagine how polished these guys are right now.
I know. 20 years later.
20, yeah, man. 20 years later, man. Yeah, we gonna be on like IVs and everything. Just like, damn, man. You know,
yeah,
overdose from the chemical.
Yeah, we went to that chasing status about killed us. You know, I don't remember the last time I was at a club at 3 a.m. I'll tell you, it's been a minute.
Man, yeah, man. Hot minute. Yeah. All right, so we about to get into.
Did you pull that all the way back?
Yes, I did. But how? You know what? But I know where we at.
That's a bold move, Cotton.
We about to find out right now.
I get a little bit of the outro. You gonna get that outro again? Oh, that was perfect.
I already knew, man. Eyes of an eagle, y'all.
Oh, we coming back. Ooh, like some Contra shit right here.
Would you like to come in now?
Yep.
Would you like to come inside? Would you like to come in now? Would you like to come inside? Would you like to come in now? Would you like to come
I need more cowbell.
Yes, man.
Would you like to come in now? Would you like to come inside? Would you like to come in now? Would you like to come inside?
Yo, that's got to be part of Seinfeld somewhere. We on the run again.
Would you like to come in now? Would you like to come inside? Would you like to come in now? Would you like to come in?
Woo! Dude.
Damn.
So I'm imagining this, right? Part of that was like Seinfeld vibe for me, but most of it was like,
you know,
but most of it was like a Die Hard movie, right? We're like, there's like those scenes where like Bruce Willis and them are like running, like, or not Bruce Willis. Is it Bruce Willis?
Yeah, it is.
Bruce Willis, and so they're like defusing the bomb, and then like somebody's running, and like you're like the bad guys are getting away, and you're chasing them down, and you're like running through the back alleys, that kind of.
No, man, I'm thinking about Blade. I'm thinking about something like
Blade.
Like
okay.
For this, I mean, just like for this particular track right here, I'm thinking about that, and I could even, you know what, dude, like I could even like maybe throw like one of the John Wicks up in there though, you know.
John
just like
Wick
one of the fighting scenes,
yeah.
especially like when, you know, like he's on the motorcycle, just, would you like to come out? or just like up in like one of those rave scenes, like where he's like kicking everybody's ass and shit like that. Like this could be, on that right there. Too,
I could definitely see that. Also, I know you don't play video games, but I could definitely see it in like some old school.
I know people who play video games, though, you know.
Son, you playing video games. But like back in the day, you had Road Rash, like this motorcycle game, like where the cops were like chasing you and stuff. But you had that, or you had like Crash Bandicoot, some original Sony PlayStation games. You got this boulder chasing you, and you just kind of like running like you just like trying to get out of the way.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. Even you know what? I did play Sonic the Hedgehog back in the day, though.
You can do it to Sonic. I was gonna relate it to Sonic. Like Sonic is a little too fast for it, but it's same kind of vibe. Like you're in the ballpark with Sonic.
Y'all see, I used to play,
Right. Don't let him fool you, Buzz, man.
I was good.
Used to play.
Yeah, I made it to the end, though, Hey, y'all, we're going to
He doesn't even know what PlayStation or what system was Sonic on.
Sega Genesis, man.
Okay. Yeah, but that's not what they call it in the UK. What do they call it in the UK? You remember?
I forgot.
Somebody, I can't remember. I think it was Dave out of the UK. He said, no. Was it Cadet? Somebody was saying they were rapping about their dad not getting them one. And everybody in the comments was like, you guys call it a Sega. And I can't remember what it is. And drop a comment down below, Buzz fam. If you see this part, drop a comment down below. Let us know what y'all called it. I can't remember what that thing was called.
What?
We back.
Big jump.
This is my new favorite. Gets you moving. I think that's the next one. I can't tell. It might be the next one, Buzz, man.
This is like our first time listening to the album, so like we don't know if it's like in the transitioning phase right now, though. But I guess we're soon about to find out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
but dude, that one,
man,
the way it came in,
yeah, man. Heard like a little wah-ish guitar going on up in there too.
The whole thing was just like screaming like different elements and all that stuff.
Yeah, I know, dude.
I can see why the Buzz fam going crazy. Be like, how do you not know this? This was an amazing album. Blah, blah, blah. Like,
but we finally pushed the button though.
We pushed the button. Or we dropped the needle. Same thing.
Yeah. World. Yeah. Yo, so we about to get into left, right.
Left, right, left.
Yep. Go.
Do it.
Left, right, left.
Yeah, I was perfect.
Right on time.
Perfect.
Right,
Killed it.
right, left, right, left. left, right.
For my soldiers, march with me.
I
For my
like this.
soldiers, march with me. For my soldiers, march with me. All my soldiers, march with me.
Okay. Wow.
This fire, bro.
Soldiers, march with me. All my soldiers, march with me. I thought I told ya, this is the story of a soldier. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. US, stand up. UK, stand up. France, stand up. Spain and Portugal, Germany, stand up. Slovakia,
Left, right, left, right, left.
whole world march. All my soldiers march. All my people march.
Dang, dude.
No, I mean, I'll tell you what, man, just like with that track right there, man, yo, man. So like my man, no, I hope I'm not jacking up his name. Anwar, I'm Superstar.
Anwar
Yeah, that
Superstar,
dude
yeah.
was like really dope on that, man.
He could
You know
have
what, though,
been.
man? I could tell you this, man. Like, there's somebody else that I could hear on this track with him, man.
Hold
I could
up.
hear Mike Shinoda on this
Okay,
track
I
with
was
him,
not
man.
going Mike Shinoda. I was going Hove.
I mean,
Boy,
Hov, maybe.
young. Yeah,
Hov.
the way he
Hov maybe
started
too,
it
man.
out, like it's just
Yeah.
like his delivery. I was thinking like the UK Hove out here, the way he like places his
Yeah.
syllables on the track,
Yeah,
and then at the same time with the vibe and the way he wants you to like be like to hear his words, like the passion, like
Yeah.
the message he's sending gave me low key vibes. And like the People's
Low-key
Army
coulda
kind of
been,
like,
yeah.
right, like the way like the People's
Yeah.
Army like tries to like wake you up to what's going on in the world,
yeah,
and like so his lyrics give me like People's Army kind of vibes, whether you're talking about Akala or
Oh, yeah.
Loki or
yeah. That could actually
Mike
been like
Righteous,
a pretty,
you know what I mean?
pretty good, super group type effort, like for this song
Yeah.
right here. I think too, man. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, because they
definitely.
all could have put a verse down on
Yeah.
this, and it would have gone crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and I was originally thinking when it first started out, just like kind of like giving you that like. Did you ever watch Generation Kill?
I don't think I have. Maybe I have.
It's kind of like Band of Brothers, but it's like for the Marines in Iraq,
Mhm.
like the initial invasion.
Mhm.
Like when they're rolling in to Iraq and they're like don't know what they're going to be doing and this
Mhm.
and that, and they're kind of like what they were talking about in here, like left, right. You're just kind of like marching along, you're
Mhm.
just doing what you're told. You're waking up, but they talk about like the soldiers and you killing this and that, and they
Yeah.
don't kind of understand fully like why they're there, what they're doing.
Yeah,
Like I could see this being like when like there's like this character in there, he's like super funny but he's like strung out from like being stressed out and all this kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And like I could see him rocking out to this,
Yeah.
like while like driving through
Yeah.
Iraq in the middle of
Yeah.
nowhere, like doing whatever. But yeah, this one was cool.
yeah, man. Hell yeah, y'all. So we about to get into Close Your Eyes up in here.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
That ain't gonna
Yeah,
make the
featuring
bad
the
things
magic
go
number.
away.
yeah.
The magic number. Roll them dice.
So it's kind of like when Dove's Cry vibe right
Yeah.
here, like by Prince.
Eyes
I'm gonna tell you right now. I think that might be my favorite track
I think
right now.
that this track is extremely well thought out and put together because the story that it paints, like the way it opens up, talking about in your eyes, I can see that you're like cracking up, or in your eyes, I can see that you've had enough. That's like somebody looking at their significant other, right? And sees them laughing at, or at least it seems to me they're laughing at somebody else's jokes or something like that.
Yeah.
And that they're fed up with you, and then it hurts.
Yeah.
Like I realize like it, like you come to like this like a epiphany, right? Or the light bulb moment, right? Where you see that they're happy now, and they're happy not because of you, they're happy because of somebody else.
Yeah.
And then the whole story and like the way that the melody and like the whole thing goes, it just carries you down like this endless kind of breakup.
Yeah.
And then it ends with the whole what if game, right?
Yeah.
Like what if I changed like I thought, or what if I would have done this, or whatever, right? And you play that what if like cycle in your head. Yeah. What if we could change this, or what if we could go back to that, or what if we could do this or this or this? And like,
it's like no changing and everything, man. But yeah, dude. I mean, dude, I was just like caught in the trans, you know, just like with this instrumental. Like, first of all, you know, how it kind of started off to me. It kind of, you know, gave me like the Prince, like When Doves Cry type of, you know, vibes. Boom, boom,
right?
Boom. Yeah, man. And it just like went this totally different direction, man. And it's just like elements coming in there, man, like the xylophone, man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It's just like, man, and then just like how everything else just kind of just like played out in this, man. It's just, man, it was like smoke. Yeah, it was like so smooth, and just like how you said, man, it was like really well thought out, man. And even though this is like the more softer track on the whole album, man, from like all the edgier, dancier stuff, though, you know, I mean, like still, man, like I don't know, like I think just like how this track was strategically put together, I like definitely say, man, like hands down, like this is like probably like my fave as of right now.
From a music and like thoughtfulness perspective, I totally agree.
Yeah.
From like more fun, kind of like I still like Big Jump.
Yeah, man, I still like number 2 though, like that number 2
one
right
number
there,
two,
man. Like, that's my
what was that one? The Boxer, the Boxer was
right there, man.
That one was super fire too.
Yeah, man, and I believe,
and believe, yeah. All right, boss man, we're gonna flip the disc.
Yep. Let's go ahead and get this in. Shake, break, bam.
I already know it's gonna pop off.
Bam.
Shake, break, bounce, shake. Shake, break, bounce.
Dang. Yeah, I think they're trying to transition us into
Man.
the next. Yo,
I think that's mine right now.
Okay, so
Damn, like, what was going on with this?
With funness. So when I hear this, Court, I tell you we got the wrong drink.
Yeah, man.
I need a pina colada. I need a
If you
margarita.
like pina colada.
Daiquiri. I need sand between my toes. I need to be on a beach somewhere. I need to be vibing.
I will take a Spanish mojito.
Mojito works.
Yeah.
Whatever kind of frozen drink is your choice. And beach vibes and like beach life, right?
Definitely.
Like I could see
I can see
little
being
cabana.
in Marbella again, like Marbella.
Yeah.
You know, I can see being out there again, with its own. Right here.
That's what I'm saying.
Getting
Like,
some tapas,
this, this is
Yeah.
like that kind of vibe, like that
Yes.
beach, like
Yes.
summer warmth, like
Yes.
you just out here drinking something cold, like having a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, that's that whole vibe. And what I was gonna say, like right when this one started, I was like, man, you know what I just realized? Ain't a single track like the last.
Yeah.
Like, how did they come up with this much sound?
Yeah, man.
In-
I know, bro.
Unique sound
Yes.
in one album.
Yes, exactly, man. This
Like, are Buzzfam, are all their albums like this? And what other albums do we need to be checking out? Because,
yes. Yes. Because I've been ready to go down this rabbit hole. you
Yeah.
know, since like
since
track
Galvanize,
one.
yeah.
Straight up.
Because that's
Alright.
crazy.
So we about to get in the Marvo Ging.
Ging?
Or I hope I'm doing that right though, But it seems like we about to transition into this right now, so let's go ahead.
Yeah, it's rolling right in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just an instrumental on this one.
Okay.
Got no lyrics. Hey, mixing country? Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Ain't nothing the same. Woo! From the beach to a hoedown.
Transition time, I think.
Yeah. Yo. So all right, I'm gonna like take you down like the rabbit hole that is this song, right?
Mm-hmm.
It takes me back, like right off the start, like how we came off the beach vibe,
Mm-hmm.
right into like the country kind of vibe, right?
Yeah.
it brings me back to when I was a little kid. I was like, I don't know, second grade, 8, 9 years old, something like that. And I lived in Nebraska, and like everything is like cornfields, like going out pretty much as far as you can see. And so it brings me to like, if I were like to like, you know when Friday Night Lights or not Friday Night Lights, Interstellar, when that little girl like goes out to like talk to her dad, Matthew McConaughey or whatever, and like he's out farming or whatever, and she like walks out onto the porch. Like it gives me that vibe where like it's like a movie scene where it's like that's playing, and she's like running out into the cornfields, kind of like maze, like whatever, like that vibe, like dun, and like that sound that they're using, like that harmonica kind of like sound, like dun, like it sounds to me almost like they got that noise to say like doing work or do it once. Either way, like dun. But like that's kind of like the vibe I get. Or like when it transitioned into that, like that different thing is like when you walked back inside and your little brother was playing video games or something, and then like you know what I mean? And like kind of rolls through this whole scene like a western, or like the way Blazing Saddles would just switch scenes like in like fourth person view. Yeah,
well, I don't know nothing about Pangea on that one. I just say
Blazing Saddles. Dang, I'm aging myself.
Not man, for real though, you know. But like it does. I'm like it does give you like the western vibes. Like it really does though. And it's just like it's like crazy like how they are able to incorporate that and then put that into electric, like electronic dance.
Yeah,
it's like really good, man. And it's just like. And it just like shows how, how talented, like the force of these two are though, like how they could just like put something, that I guess like normally wouldn't make sense and just put it together and just make it fit so well.
You know, like when like a movie like rotates from scene to scene. It's like one scene would be like, I was talking about like walking out on the porch and like they're doing like farm work or whatever. The next scene they're like playing video games, like old school. The next scene it rotates, but the song never changes, and they're like they're in like a country club, right? Like dudes like line dancing. Yeah. Cause I could see that too, right? Where they're like kicking boots and doing all this kind of stuff. Like
I can see something like that. Yeah.
Right. And like it just, I could just see like the image like in my head, like of them just rotating through scene that it works for.
Yeah.
And they could have gone from the last song from like the beach vibes and just kept rotating it and then just drop this one in and like switching, like you just go like straight to like the Western scene.
Oh yeah. So like, now we about to see what the surface to air is going to be like though,
Buzz fam.
We can go from like country to, where we going to go now? Like where we going to go? Where we going to go? Like we got to find out like where we going to go.
This has been super dope. If you guys are just joining us somehow or you just skipped ahead to this, just so you know, the full uncut version is over on Patreon.
Yep, y'all. So
let's do it.
This.
You can already tell it's gonna get good.
It's about to get,
About to be some kind of way. What a way to close out an album.
So that went to like straight up. I'm not getting away. It was kind of like damn. It was techno vibes. It was like reminding me kind of, like people like Cher or whatever, just like, do you believe in life after love? Like that type of thing right there. And then also like other techno DJ artists, like BT. And then you have like also like the Basement Jacks. Like you have like all of these different, types of vibes, man, that you get from this. And then also even kind of like in the beginning too, in a way, I was like thinking kind of like more on kind of like the punk rock tip at first, and then it just like took this turn. You know what I mean? And
it's interesting that that's the vibe it gave you.
Yeah, man. And it's like crazy. And then one of the other things too, just like with the title, Surface to Air, I was kind of like thinking too, just like with some of the elements, it was kind of, just like that UFO or just like maybe like if it's like humans like landing on like another planet or whatever, and it's just like as you're landing, like there was like some of the elements in there that was kind of like displaying like some form of like distortion, right? It's just like when you're trying to communicate, like with like the bass or whatever, and then it's just like kind of like like I'm like it was like some like disturbance up in there, that I was kind of like hearing too as well. And then it was like other forms of communication through some of the other elements though too as well, man. So I was getting like a lot of stuff from this last joint right here, man.
This is so crazy. This is so crazy because I took that to mean something almost opposite of what you just said. Because I took it more to mean like first it was like that transition, like that, like the party's almost over, but we're gonna let you like vibe out a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So, like when you think about like one of these electronic like vibe like songs like that's just going out, like they're going out with like a bang, but like it doesn't need to be like super crazy like some of the other songs, right? It doesn't need to be slow, like
explosive. It's just like,
but it's just like rolling, like right, like it's just like got you on that like tip that it's gonna like you're landing a plane almost, right?
Yeah,
kind of like you were talking about. But to me, it was more like you went scuba diving, right? And you've just seen like all these elements and all this new stuff, and like that, like the whole album was like what you heard, like all this like different things, like these sights and like these visions and stuff like that. But the surface to air, like you're coming to the surface to get air because you were out of air from your scuba diving trip, and you've seen all these colors and these vibes and all these different things, and like the distortion you're talking about could be your like your breathing thing running out of air, like and you're swimming up to the top to get air, but like the whole thing, you're like it's surreal, right? Because like when you go scuba diving, I don't know if the Buzz fam's gone scuba diving, but like I've gone a couple times, and every time I'm like, man, you see some amazing stuff down there, and it's like a different kind of like life, and like the way this was like rolling through the whole thing gave me like that. Like that chill, like almost like serenity kind of like vibe where like you just going through it, and then like you got to come up at some point and you got to come back to like reality, you got to get surface. But so it's cool that you took like the outer space element to it, and I took the water to the surface element of it. But Buzz fam, Chemical Brothers killed it on this thing. I was not expecting what I just heard.
I wasn't either, man. Wow. Yeah, this is like really good, y'all. And then as we said too, for those of y'all, I guess, who, wasn't paying attention or just like maybe tuning in, which y'all miss everything if y'all were just tuning in. But hey, look, we chop up, the YouTube version. The Patreon has a full uncut reaction. Indeed. All right. So
Buzz fam, I don't even try anymore to put the uncut versions on YouTube because they always get blocked. Yeah. Even if they don't get blocked immediately, like we had, I think that Juice WRLD album originally, we had the whole thing up.
Like probably like ran for 40 minutes, maybe if that, or 10 minutes.
I think it was like 2 days actually, and then all of a sudden it was just like fully blocked.
Yep.
And then I didn't even realize it for like 3 weeks, and I was like, wait, this is just gone now. Like we just lost it, and I had to go back and re-edit it. So I just cut them up. Straight up now. I put the cut up version over on YouTube, and I put the non-cut up version on Patreon. If you guys are new here, welcome. Join the Buzz fam. Hit the subscribe button. Let us know what else we need to check out from Chemical Brothers.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm
Because it
definitely
was a great
intrigued.
experience.
Yeah.
All right, and we'll see you on that next one, y'all.
Peace.